For African Americans, they want to be journalists for the same reasons as the rest.
I wanted to be a journalist because for as long as I can remember, I always loved to read and write. Like I was this odd second grader, like reading biographies, because I just love to storytell. Like I'm a talker. I just would talk to my family, we would tell stories all the time. And in high school, I kind of found myself a bit more, and I did more within journalism and multimedia things, and I was like, this is for me. It's fun, it's what I love to do, and I just love it.
In high school, I learned that I wasn't going to be a professional athlete, but I love sports, and I felt like being able to talk and write about sports, that's what I wanted to do. I loved analyzing things, and I loved just being around sports and talking about sports. So that's what, I guess, the profession that I fell into.
There are many reasons why African Americans aren't involved with journalism.
I think a lot of it is that we don't necessarily have the connections, and I think that's because like where we start out, usually the communities are very different, so we don't necessarily have the same resources.
It has to do with their background and how they've grown up, because a lot of black children, they don't grow up in the nicest of neighborhoods. They don't have those teachers or those people around them encouraging them to do things like journalism, you know what I'm saying? You don't learn how to talk properly. You don't learn how to, be a professional.
I think that's what holds a lot of people back, because it's like we don't see people who look like ourselves. So it's like, how do we do something when we are already like on third base? Or not on third base, we're already at like first base and everyone else is at third base. So it's like we have to try that much harder to get to third base.
With African American journalists being scarce in today's society, what does the future have to hold?
If I watch the news and all I see is white people, it's like, well, they don't know my side of things. Like they're just telling stories from their perspective, from their background. So I hope like in years to come, I pray to God that there's more. I don't know how we could get more black people to get into journalism, because it's like all they see is white people.
I definitely think it's going to increase, like especially over the last couple of years, everything has been changing. We have an African American president. A lot of rules and laws have been changing. We still have a long way to go, but I think everything will be like better.